So, good morning everybody. As you can see, we've got the sheep in the shed. I've got 4 pens at the moment. I'll just spin you around to me. Yeah, so we've started lambing, as you've known from the last video. We're a bit surprised. We'd come back from Lake District on the way home. Got a text message saying you're lambing. Thought he was joking, and Dad was joking. Turns out he wasn't. We had 2 lamb whilst we weren't here. One of the lambs died, and then the other one is this pen down here. They had twins. And apart from the very first one, which was the Beltex, which we weren't sure whether they were going to be okay. We thought that's their first lambing across with a Beltex cross Suffolk, and we're sort of a bit got to keep a close eye on them ones. But yeah, we've got that one that died, and then that set of twins that were born on the Sunday. That set of twins, nothing wrong with them at all. Nice, perfect set. 2 females. They're perfect. Mum's perfect. She's had, this will be her 5th lambing, I think, 4th or 5th lambing she's had. So she knows what she's doing and that, and she's pretty happy. Sort of just feed her and water, and she's happy. Then we had the next 2 the day after. I'd actually gone to Frontier for my sprays course. One popped them out easy, and then the second one, which is this speckledy face ewe, she had a bit of issue. The lambs had their legs back, so Chloe was actually here with Jack, and they pulled them out and sorted pen out and sorted them all out. I'm just looking at this one. Yeah, it's asleep. And then we had this set of twins, and these 3 pens, they were all one male, 1 female. Yeah, nothing wrong with them. One of the ewes has got mastitis in one side of her udder, and then one of them we've had this problem before. Their eyelids are turned in, and it makes their eyes weep. And if it's really, really bad, which we haven't luckily so far, it can actually eventually make them blind. We've been keeping an eye on it, putting cream in it and washing them, and because they get conjunctivitis and all that. So we've had 5 lambs so far out of 57. So that's 52. Took me a minute to work that one out. We're still 2 weeks early, so, well, probably a week now. We're still a week early, so it should be all right for the next week, and then a week after that we should be starting to getting busy with lambing. Should be, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We might be early, we might be late. You never know. We don't get them scanned, so we can't really tell what's twins, triplets and singles. We don't really know exactly what dates they're born. This morning me and Chloe fed them. What we've done is we did have 2 full ring feeders in here, which can fit a whole round bale. But because we're now going to be putting these 3 pens into a bigger pen together, I've just separated one of the ring feeders off over there into half up against the wall. So I put half a bale in there, and then one will set up that pen today or tomorrow, because tomorrow's Saturday, so it might be better to do it tomorrow. The other half of the ring will go in there for them. And then what we do is we just bring the hay bales down with a loader and split them, take the net off of them, and then just grab handfuls and put them on my little massey loader and tip them over the side of the fence, and it works quite well like that. But yeah, the lambing's gone well so far. This is our setup. We've got pens, well, we've got the main holding pen over here, which is for the ones that haven't lambed yet. We haven't got a lot, we've only got 1 extension lead all the way out here, so we haven't got much lighting. And then for our water, we've actually got a big IBC that's filling up at the moment, which we put on a pallet and then just open it up to fill the water trough up, rather than having it connected up to a blue pipe. Half the time it don't work anyway when we're in the other shed, so this way we know it works. So it's a bit more time consuming, but it's not that bad really. We've got our conventional bales there this year. Rather than dragging them all the way over to there, we've actually got them right there, so I just literally use the massey to get the higher ones up. Just chuck a few on the grab at the front. Really need to get like a bucket or a bale, buckets and a bale spike for the loader, because I've only got muck grab at the moment, and muck grab don't. It's all right for you picking up a bit of hay and some conventional bales and that, but I think a bucket would work better. But I'll probably find one laying about somewhere and buy one off for somebody. And then we've got our lambing pens down here. What we do is every morning we give them a handful of ewe nuts and a handful of milled barley into each pen, a bucket of water, and then ad lib hay, so when they finish it they get more given to them. This lot in here get a bucket of barley, and then what's left of after I've fed the pens, what's left in the bag of feed goes into them. They don't seem too, because you don't want a fat ewe, because it can cause problems when it comes to lambing. So we're sort of keeping an eye on them. I think it's about working right with one bag between all of them, and then the barley's sort of just a little bit extra for them, but there's something different. The hay we've got, it's rough hay. Some bales are better than others. They're sort of rough grass margins off a farmer that we bale them off of. At the moment the bales that we've got are quite decent. The last 2 bales I picked up from last week, they had quite a bit of rubbish and thorns and thistles and that in them, but the 2 that I've picked up today are a lot better bales. We've actually brought quite a bit off of D&H this year. We brought the lambing set, bucket tool set, which has got absolutely everything in it, and it's perfect. Love it. It's just everything's in the box. It's all set there, nice and neat. You've got your bands, your markers. You've got all of that. Everything else you need, iodine, everything, and it's a real good set. We've also got injection grab set. We've brought new heat lamps off of them, and these Ranger lick buckets. We've got the ewe and lamb Ranger lick buckets. They absolutely love them. They go for a bucket nearly every 2 days. So sort of had to order a few more of them because we've run out, but I think they've had quite a high demand because they haven't got any in stock at the moment. But they're coming next week. And yeah, so we've sort of got it set up so we can get loaders, either a loader or my Massey, into where the lambing pens are, because last time we had to muck out each pen with a wheelbarrow and then drag it all the way out, chuck it on the floor, and then scoop it up with a loader, and it was quite a lot of work to muck out the pens. Where this time we'll actually be able to have the tractor, my tractor, or the loader with the bucket right next to the pen, so we don't actually have to use a wheelbarrow anymore. So hopefully that will make it a lot easier and a lot better, but we'll see this year. But this load of straw is going out today, which I've got to load later on when he turns up, and then the second pen will be going here, so that will work quite well. And I think that is everything. But yeah, alright then, I'll see you all soon and do another video soon. Cheers.